Insomnia is not merely the inability to fall asleep. It is the silent struggle between a tired body and a restless mind. It is the long, sleepless night where every tick of the clock seems to echo in the soul. It is the feeling of waking up as if you never slept at all, living the whole day in a fog of exhaustion, with burning eyes, a headache, a restless mind, and a weakened body, all with no apparent reason. But what's even more troubling is that many elderly people have become accustomed to this. They think that insomnia is just a natural part of growing old. At this age, sleeping less is fine, they console themselves. But the truth is, quality sleep is not just a luxury, it is a right, a need for all ages, even when we've already lived most of our lives. Sleep is not just a state of rest. It is a natural healing process the body needs every day. During sleep, cells regenerate, the brain is cleaned, memories are strengthened, and emotions are soothed. For the elderly, as immune function weakens, and cardiovascular, blood pressure, and joint issues arise, a good night's sleep becomes the best medicine with no side effects. And it's free. So why do the elderly struggle with sleep? As we age, our bodies undergo various physiological and neurological changes. The structure of sleep changes with less deep sleep and more time spent awake. The level of melatonin, the hormone that controls the sleep cycle, decreases with age. This is why older adults often have trouble falling asleep late, waking up early, or having difficulty falling back asleep once they wake up in the middle of the night. Moreover, psychological factors such as anxiety, loneliness, fear of illness, and missing loved ones creep in during the night, making it impossible to quiet the mind. Then there are lifestyle habits such as a lack of physical activity, drinking tea or coffee late in the evening, excessive daytime naps, or even taking certain medications for illnesses, all of which can interfere with sleep. On top of that, common health issues in the elderly, such as nocturia, arthritis, heart disease, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and depression, can make sleep even more elusive. In other words, the elderly's sleep is like a fragile bamboo bridge. Just a slight breeze can cause it to shake. Insomnia doesn't just leave the elderly feeling exhausted. It directly affects both their physical and mental health. Memory deteriorates quickly, moods become irritable, anxiety grows, and in some cases, depression sets in. The immune system weakens, the risk of falls increases, and underlying health conditions worsen. Studies show that elderly individuals who suffer from chronic insomnia are at a higher risk for Alzheimer's disease, dementia, high blood pressure, and stroke. Therefore, improving sleep is not something that can be put off until later. It is a necessity that should start today. There are many unfortunate misconceptions about sleep in the elderly. They believe that when you're old, sleeping less is acceptable, but the truth is, the elderly still need 6 to 7 hours of sleep each night. They think that if they have insomnia, they should take sleeping pills, but this is only a short-term solution that can lead to dependency, memory loss, and a higher risk of falls. They think that the more they nap, the better, but long naps actually make it harder to fall asleep at night. And the worst of all is that they accept insomnia as an inevitable part of old age when it can actually be improved if they know how. So how can one sleep well without resorting to pills? Not everyone needs medication to sleep. Sleep can be restored through small but effective changes. Keep a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Take a warm bath in the evening to relax the body. Turn off the lights early and limit exposure to blue light from phones and TVs. Listen to soft music, meditate, or practice deep breathing to signal the brain that it's time to rest. Avoid overeating or drinking too much water at night. If you can't fall asleep after 20 minutes, get out of bed and do something light until you feel sleepy again. A balanced diet also helps regulate sleep hormones and stabilize blood sugar levels at night. Eating plenty of vegetables, fruits rich in B vitamins, magnesium, and omega-3, such as bananas, walnuts, salmon, oats, helps relax the nervous system. Avoid sugar, unhealthy fats, spicy foods, and caffeine after 2 p.m. Drinking a warm glass of milk before bed is also a good habit. Daily light physical activity, walking, qigong, breathing exercises. Yoga not only helps you sleep better, but also improves mood and boosts cardiovascular and joint health. It's important to exercise during the day and avoid vigorous activity in the evening, as it may stimulate the body and disrupt sleep. Start with the smallest things. Tidy up your bedroom, keep the lighting soft, and the temperature cool. Stop watching negative news before bed. Write down worries and save them for tomorrow. Create a day's end ritual. Wash your face, listen to music, fold clothes, anything that signals to your mind, it's time to rest. Sleep cannot be forced, but when you create the right conditions, it will come, like an old friend, returning to your side in the peaceful night. After more than 10 years of accompanying the elderly, I understand that what they need is not just medication, but understanding, companionship, and healthy habits. Everyone has their own journey to reclaim sleep, but all of them begin with the belief that good sleep is possible, no matter your age. Be patient, be gentle with yourself, and if you are caring for an elderly person, be persistent, gentle, and always encourage them. Sleep is a gift that should be given every day with love, knowledge, and simple, steady actions.